Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we got our starter, Chikorita, and we went to visit Mr. Pokemon. We got the egg and our Pokédex, come back to New Bark Town, and, well, this is where our journey begins, so let's begin! First off, I know I should have got this when I was on my way to Mr. Pokemon, but it wasn't required. So, that said, let's grab it now. Yeah, nah, we just gonna run. Because I really don't feel like dealing with random encounters right now. That'll help on our journey. I've really been looking forward to playing this game, but at the same time, I'm almost dreading when I get to Red. But hey, I'm getting ahead of myself there. Maybe, just maybe, I might have the luck and be able to beat him when I get there. But before we can even fight Red, we gotta get past the Johto gyms in the Elite Four, then 8 more gyms. See, this is what's so great about Generation 2. Generation 2 features not 1, but 2 regions. Johto, which is the region you start in, of course, and Kanto, which is the post-game region. But Kanto is a bit different than you might remember in some aspects, because some things have been changed, like Viridian Forest's layout is kind of the same, but done in a more modern style, I want to say, for this generation. I can't really say it's modern now, because it's not, but it's still, for its time, yeah, they did pretty right on with Kanto. Although a lot of the trainers there are tough. Oh, hello. Today, I think we are going to go as far as Violet City. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing's ridiculously fast. At least as far as water types go in this generation. Ugh. We are gonna have some trials and tribulations ahead of us. And our first trainer battle, although not required, but I did say I was gonna do as many trainers as I could, so sorry about that. Let's get down to work. This is Youngster Joey. The top percentage of Rattata, right here. I know I call it Rattata or not Rattata or whatever, but, well, bite me, I guess I could say. We each pronounce Pokemon names somewhat differently, but hey, and that's okay. Some people like to go by the official pronunciation, some people pronounce it the way they always have, and that's okay too. I seem to miss more tackles with a grass type than I do... Oh, this could get ugly. Oh, please don't do a lot. Okay. As long as that Rattata does not crit. Come on, hit. Yes, sir. And I can't believe that was actually a potential threat to me at this point. That's actually a first. And yes, while you can get his phone number, I do not. I tend to conserve my slots in my Pokegear for phone numbers for trainers who are, well, rather important, as there are a few important phone numbers you can get from trainers that will call you saying, hey, I have a gift for you, and they'll give you a rare evolutionary stone, such as Fire Stone, Thunderstone, Leaf Stone, to people who will tell you about who will call you when rare Pokemon are spawning, such as Quillfish and the like. Those are numbers I consider important, and I always make sure to collect those, because your Pokegear in, well, this iteration of Generation 2 only has limited slots. So therefore, you've got to be kind of selective on who you want in your Pokegear. Any other spaces after those important numbers I usually conserve for endgame trainers, such as people pre-Elite 4, and once I get past the Elite 4, in the post-game 2, so that way there I have people who will call my Pokegear that are fairly strong and say, hey, let's have a rematch. Hey, well, that's a lot of EXP for me, I guess. Wow, level 8 already. Do we learn a new move? And we get our stab, our same type attack boost. Anyone who's watched Pokemon before, or played Pokemon before, knows that moves that are the same type as the Pokemon using them are boosted, and we call this same type attack boost, or stab for short. I don't know the exact mechanics of Gen 2 or how that works, but Razor Leaf will be boosted. But here in this situation, because it's resisted, Tackle is actually the better move, I find. I know Razor Leaf has a high crit. So what? But it's resisted. That's where I think Tackle is the play. I know these battles have been fairly boring, but it picks up. Actually, if it were daytime, we could actually catch another member of our team. But alas, it's nighttime. I've really got to record these videos when the game is not at nighttime, so that there I can show off the real-time system just a little bit more. And because I mean, the real-time system for Generation 2, it was a big thing back then. Not to say that it is now, but Pokemon Crystal in specific broke a lot of records because it was the first Pokemon game ever released that allowed you to play as a girl or a boy at your own discretion. That evolves into Golbat, and then it evolves into Golbat by level up, and Crobat by friendship after it's Golbat. And Crobat's actually pretty decent, actually. Although in this generation, not so much, but we're gonna skip him for now because we're already fairly weak, but we will be back to get that item. I know I skipped an item or two, and we'll go over those in the next episode. But for now, I'm going to let the soft music of a Pokemon Center play us out. I will see you all next time.